In a bold and assertive address that has captured national attention, President Cyril Ramaphosa has laid bare the government's new, intensified measures to curb the ongoing influx of illegal immigrants into South Africa. Speaking during a press briefing in Pretoria earlier this week, Ramaphosa admitted that the issue of illegal immigration has reached the tipping point, threatening not only border security but also the stability of South Africa's social and economic fabric. For years, South Africa has struggled with porous borders, corruption within border control agencies, and inadequate enforcement mechanisms, factors that have allowed thousands of undocumented migrants to enter the country unchecked. Now, the president says his administration is ready to act decisively. We are strengthening our borders, reforming our immigration systems, and restoring accountability at every level, Ramaphosa stated. This is not about hostility toward our African brothers and sisters, it's about protecting the integrity and sovereignty of our nation. Border security overhaul. Among the key reforms Ramaphosa unveiled is a multi-billion rand Border Management Authority (BMA) initiative aimed at tightening control at major entry points such as Beitbridge, Libombo, and Maseru. The BMA will operate as a specialized unit with advanced surveillance equipment, including drones, infrared cameras, and biometric scanning systems designed to monitor and detect illegal crossings in real time. Ramaphosa emphasized that this new approach will be intelligence-driven, with the South African Police Service, SAPS, the South African National Defence Force, SANDF, and Home Affairs working together under one coordinated command. We are closing the gaps that have been exploited for too long, he declared. The era of lax border control is coming to an end. Crack down on corruption and fake documents. One of the biggest challenges in South Africa's immigration system has been corruption within Home Affairs, where officials have been accused of selling fake IDs, asylum papers, and work permits. Ramaphosa acknowledged these issues, promising an internal cleanup operation to root out corruption once and for all. We have already suspended several officials implicated in fraudulent documentation. Our message is clear: anyone caught enabling illegal immigration through corruption will face criminal prosecution, he warned. The president also hinted at introducing digital identity systems to prevent document tampering and streamline verification across government departments. Deportation and regularization programs. In a move likely to stir public debate, Ramaphosa announced that the government will ramp up deportation efforts for those who have entered the country illegally while offering limited amnesty programs for migrants who come forward voluntarily. We cannot criminalize poverty or desperation, he said, but we must uphold our laws. Those who wish to stay must do so legally. Home Affairs has been tasked with creating a special task team to review existing visa and asylum backlogs, ensuring that genuine refugees receive protection while economic migrants are redirected through legal entry channels. Community impact and political response. Ramaphosa's announcement has sparked strong reactions across the political spectrum. Some opposition leaders, including those in the Democratic Alliance, DA, and Patriotic Alliance, PA, have cautiously welcomed the measures, arguing that they are long overdue. However, critics from the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, have accused the president of scapegoating African migrants for the government's own failures. On the streets, many South Africans have expressed mixed feelings. In communities hit hardest by unemployment and crime, residents say the government's tougher stance is necessary. "We're not against foreigners, but our country is suffering," said one Johannesburg resident. "We need order. A balancing act between humanity and security." Ramaphosa concluded his address with a firm yet compassionate tone, acknowledging the complexity of migration across the continent. "We are a nation built on freedom, human rights, and compassion," he said. "But compassion cannot come at the expense of security. We must find balance, one that respects both our sovereignty and our shared African identity." As the new policies roll out, all eyes will be on whether Ramaphosa's promises translate into visible change. For many South Africans, this could be a defining moment, one that tests not only the government's ability to secure its borders but also its capacity to lead with fairness in a region where migration remains both a challenge and a human story of survival.